welcome back to my channel. And today's video, today I am doing something a little bit different for this channel. As you saw in my last video, which I will link up here, I did a haul from a few different places, and I got a few eyeshadow palettes. Now, because I want to play with these palettes, I thought I'd do a makeup look and swatching video so you could see what they actually look like, how they swatch, and then create an eye look to go with it as part of a series going through all my palettes that I have in my collection, which is quite a few. So the first one I wanted to go with is one of the new ones from Marks & Spencer, and it is the Smoke and Mirrors eyeshadow palette, and it's by Marks & Spencer's, and it's their Obsessed range. It is vegan and it is cruelty free, and it was £6. So this is what the inside looks like. There's no mirror, and unfortunately there's no shade names, but I thought I'd go through and on my arm have a little bit of a swatch and see what they all swatch like. So the first one I'm going to do is the first three, which are these three. So let's get swatching. They're really silky to the feel, to the touch. So this is the top three. See them there, so let's have a look. So we've got the white shade, the second shade in, and the third shade in. So you can see they're there. I'm just going to go get some more light, and then I'll be right back so that we'll see if this actually works a bit better. Right, so let's see if that is any better. Oh, that's better. There we go. So you can see the first shade was here, second shade was here, and the third shade was there. So the next ones we'll swatch are the middle three. So far we've had three shimmers, and the mattes feel just as nice as the shimmers do. So there are the three next shades. So let's go in order. So we've got the matte shade here, got that one, and finally another light shimmer shade, which is almost a grey version of my skin colour. So that's three. I'm going to have a very glittery leg by the end of this. So now we'll do the last three shot over here. So we've got 2 more shimmers and 1 more matte. So that's how they swatch on the fingers. Let's see finally how they swatch on the arms. So we've got the bluey navy looking one, darker one, and then finally the darkest shade. So that's what they look like swatched. So I'm quite happy with how those look. They're swatched pretty well straight out the bat. So we've got a couple of satins, a couple of shimmers. So let's go ahead and I'll come back in a moment with one eye done, and then I'll show you how I recreate it on the other eye. So I'll be back here. We have the finished eye look on this side. So on this side I'll show you exactly what I did. Now first off, I went in the crease with the shade here. Whose shadows are very, very pigmented. And then next I went in with this dark matte here and just deepened up the inner and outer portion of the eyelid. Next I'm going to cut a halo eye out of the middle, and I'm going to use my LiQWYD concealer pen. This one is in the lightest shade. And then while that is still wet, I'm going to go in with this shade here. And this is really, really pigmented. Let me just look at that colour payoff. Absolutely stunning. With glitter glue that'll be even more pigmented. A little more on this side just with the excess. Can't have too much sparkle. And then I'm going to go back in with that dark shade and just deepen up the inner and outer corners again. Oh, first I'm going to just blend this top bit in ever so slightly with that taupey shade. Dump that colour on right at the edge there. think they look about as even as they're going to get. Now next I'm going to take this slightly darker shimmery shade and I'm going to bob that under the lower lash line. And then with a very small liner brush I'm going to take this darkest shade here and just draw it along the lower lash line. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of that first colour I used under here and just smoke that out a bit. And that's how I got to here. So now I'm going to finish off with a bit of mascara and then I shall be back to go through what I'm going to put on my lips to go with it. So back in a moment. And here is the finished makeup look. As you can see, I've finished the eyes. I did tightline my lower lash line and upper lash line with this Bourjois eyeliner pencil in this silver colour, and then for my lipstick I used the PS Instagirl Intense Liquid Lipstick full colour satin finish with vitamin E from Primark, so liquid lipstick there. Really nice, and I think the lighting has changed. I did go down and have some dinner while my camera recharged, and I did put this on and it survived mostly eating as well. Smells quite nice as well, really comfortable as well, so I quite like that. And then I lined my lips in this Rimmel London eye pencil in Stormy Grey, which is actually a pretty perfect match. So final thoughts on this Smoke and Mirrors palette. I really liked using this. Really liked it. The colours are more pigmented than I expected them to be. They're quite long lasting. They're really easy to blend out and blend together. The shadows work together really well. They're very pigmented, so I would say if you are looking for a grayscale eyeshadow palette but don't want to fork out as much, I would definitely go for this Marks and Spencer's one. Just give you a last look at the shades. So the ones I used were 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And I'm really happy with the look that I came up with. So there we go, that is my little review, swatch and first impressions and eye look for the Smoke and Mirrors eyeshadow palette by Marks and Spencer's Obsessed range. So let me know, have you used this palette before? Have you used any other makeup from the Marks and Spencer's line? Because this is the first time I have, and I must admit I am really impressed. And I would definitely consider getting other things to try. Do you like the look? Would you like to see any more looks made with this palette in different videos? Is this a series that you think you'll enjoy watching? Is watching the swatches, tests, first impressions and eyeshadow looks? Let me know down below. Like the video if you like what you've seen. Subscribe if you want to see some more. I do makeup looks, unboxings, DIYs, vlogs when I could get out of the house. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. Bye bye.
My moonlight loses with a fight as my heart shivers to smile. I never thought to say this to you. I always try to give my best for you, no matter how high the hills I climb, and running back to you. But you run away from me. You throw it all the way behind me. The only thing I got is the sorrow from the past. Don't let me ease it up, so I let it pass. Sitting in a shroud of worms, beautified on back of my smile. I'm better off alone. I'm alright. I close my eyes, thinking I'm alright.